It's week 2 of the 2027 season, and this one features Michael Mayer. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Dreadnoughts and the Bengals under the lights on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17, that's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back, but for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
A first down throw for Burrow. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
11 Thomas, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's the safety, Noah Hufanga on the tackle. 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Tight end going in motion here. Oh, he pumps up the football. The defense has got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff. Goff going to open up with a throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They gain 18 yards on that one, and that will be a first down. Right back to the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
And that is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense ready to get going with their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Off he goes. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even, 3 apiece. First and 10.
Cornell.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
All they needed was a couple yards, but he was prepared, Mike, to dish out all the punishment he could to anyone who stood in his way. And with that mindset, it's no surprise to see him convert for that first down.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. We'll find Brown out of the backfield.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the back.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Goff to throw on first down. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They motion the slot man left. On first down, it's Goff. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He gets this one to Tucker. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 2nd down, Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you...
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing here is Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Dreadnoughts set to kick this one away, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second down, Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that...
To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Dreadnoughts offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
We go. What's that?
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to run with their fullback. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Slot man in motion left. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Man in motion here is Tucker. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Here we go.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Here we go. 11.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Got a man left side. It's caught.
Gotta go.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a second down throw for Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Shell.
They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick throw, taken in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. And will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
But Dreadnought's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20.
Go tonight.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.